is the tension coming from?
Well, they called me a spindly dope like 20 minutes ago.
You bought a dog on Craigslist. You brought it to the office for a full week. The first Saturday he was home, bit a man's thumb off. And to move beyond this in the spirit of healing, now that we've had this conversation, of which we will never speak again.
Do not get this water on this woman's hair.
No.
That's right.
All right, hold on. 1. Please welcome to the stage, you know her from the credits of one of the best modern pop songs of all time, which is, of course, No Scrubs. It's the Grammy-winning and Tony-nominated producer of the piano lesson and the upcoming The Wiz on Broadway, America's longest-standing housewife. It's Kandi Burruss.
Hey!
Hi. Thank you for
What's
being
up?
here. Oh, there, I'll go here.
This is what we do. We just trash all the
This
cars.
is what we're doing. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, from time to time, we ask this question. I find it's a nice icebreaker. Did you know what this show was when you agreed to it?
No. No, I didn't.
Hell yeah. None of us did either. I established that at the beginning of the show, sir. We discussed this as a group. I created space for that idea. They're here for you. They're not here for me. They're like, oh, who is this guy? What is your favorite podcast?
What is my favorite candy coated knives?
Now, what is the number one Housewives moment I should know about as a novice to the franchise?
Ooh.
Keep it. You could say anything, and I'll believe you. I've been getting like kind of Kendra, one of our producers, is just. She made the things that had to be arranged so that she could make sure that she was on this trip. The luck that it turned out, there was nothing to do. I had to be there.
Yes.
But she's been giving me sort of a crash course. But what do you think? What is sort of the moment?
Ooh, there are so many crazy moments that have happened on Housewives that are iconic. But I guess for me, maybe I'll drag you in this bitch.
Okay.
Or, bitch, I'm worldwide.
Now, there have been many, but you have the longevity.
What'd they say?
What are you saying?
Oh, I'll turn a shade tree into a money tree.
That's good. I like that. Now, the Housewives franchise, they've chewed up and spit out a lot of people that couldn't hack it.
Yes.
But not you.
Thank you.
How do you survive? How do you stay alive in this world?
Ooh, I don't know. I honestly don't really know how they pick and choose who they want to stay, right? But I would have to say that because I have things going on in my life. So it's always something to show. And everybody around me doesn't mind me showing that part of my life. So meaning, I feel like for you to make it on reality TV, it can't just be about you going back and forth with the women on the show. Like, you have to have something for real happening in your life. So, I own restaurants. Everybody that works there is ready to film. My family, everybody knows Mama Joyce. My husband Ty, my kids, they all will show, like, they'll be their true, authentic self as well as me. And Don Juan, he's in the back. Everybody in my life, they don't mind being true and authentic.
Are there moments, though, where when the cameras are gone, everyone's like, okay, now let me tell you, I was full of shit a few minutes ago. That doesn't happen?
No, because they will go in on me on camera. Like, no, seriously. I remember 14 seasons ago, my very first time filming, the first day I filmed, my mother had me in tears on camera. The very first time I filmed for the show. And that's when I knew, oh, this is not what I signed up for. What is this?
So it wasn't that people were extra nice. It's as if they were waiting for the cameras to be there so they could tell you what was really going on?
No, my family is kind of like that all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. That checks out. So you have a line of sex toys?
Yes.
Called Bedroom Candy?
Yes. I should have brought you a goodie bag. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, what the hell? That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is obviously not your first time at the reality TV rodeo. Also, there should be a reality show set at a rodeo. No one steal that. That's my idea. But until then, you can EP. Please EP.
Okay.
But until then, there is a roiling pot of tension ready to explode on this very stage. That's right. It's time for a Love It or Leave It reunion with our host, Kandi Cohen, for which I've asked the Love It or Leave It staff to join us for some honesty, healing, and most likely some throwing of very, very soft hands. Please welcome to the stage our incredible producers, Brian and Kendra.
Hello, hello, hello.
No, this is
I
throwing.
just thought about something. You asked me a question as an icebreaker when I first got up here, right? You said, did I know what I was getting myself into? Well, when I was invited, did you even know who I was?
So that's a good question. And in
I'll
this,
actually take that one. No.
I did provide him with some episodes to watch.
So I'm not worldwide? What?
this
No,
is
just
good.
Kidding.
I see how. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Well,
It's okay. It's okay.
it's already begun. So now, here's how this could work. You have questions for us, and the reunion has begun. There's a lot of things that Kendra, Brian, and I have to work out, and we'll see what happens.
All right. There's clearly a lot of history here, guys. Where is the tension coming from?
I don't know, Brian. You want to take that? You have a lot of complaints.
Well, they called me a spindly dope like 20 minutes ago.
Don't you love it when he cancels things like right as we've done all the work and we're 5 minutes away from doing the thing and then he decides he doesn't want to do it?
Yeah, like five crooked staff members have been slacking and texting Kendra and I ever since we left for this trip. Like, Lovett promised to do these 5 things before he left, and then he didn't do them. Will he do them on the
And
road?
now it's our job.
All right, Kendra, tell me.
I sometimes feel like I'm not respected. Maybe sometimes as an artist. No, I'm sorry. Please continue. I shouldn't finish that sentence.
Got it. Okay, Kendra, tell me, who is Shaniqua?
So Shaniqua is our wonderful, amazing director of politics at Crooked Media. I believe her twin sister is actually here tonight. And now it's her identical twin sister. We're both beautiful women. We're both black. We look nothing alike. And yet last year, I believe.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Okay, March 24th, 2021. Jon Lovett did indeed call me Shaniqua as we were leaving a restaurant.
Now, I would like to talk about this. I'm glad you raised this.
Do you think all black women look alike?
Now, I want to be clear about something. This was not a situation where I confused two people. This was a situation where I said the wrong name because I was stoned out of my mind, and we were all at a bar together, and I had been in a very long conversation with Shaniqua, and then I left the table, and then we left together. It wasn't that I saw Kendra and thought that is Shaniqua. I simply said the wrong name, and we decided later. Yeah, listen, there's no winning this for me. We're cutting this from the show, but
I'm in charge of that. We're not.
But we had there was a soon after you made a similar.
Oh, we've all made similar. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't have a conversation with Jon Favreau and then call you Favs.
When they call him what?
Favs.
Is there any more questions on your card? Or?
Sure, Brian. We'll go to the next question.
Yeah, bird.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. So, Brian, tell me, are you an intern or are you just skinny from the stress of this job?
That's such a good question. So after our head writer, Hallie, started, she was like, hey, Brian, this is crazy. I always thought you were an intern. And Lovett, who was not part of that conversation, was just actually casually walking by, didn't make eye contact with either of us, says, he doesn't look young, he's just skinny.
No, I said he's not an intern, he's not young, he's just super skinny.
Oh, that's better.
It's the jealousy speaking.
What'd you say?
That I'll cut.
Oh, if you didn't catch it, you don't need to hear it.
So is this job what drove you to go blonde?
That is such a good question. Yeah, I would say I've kind of been like in crisis mode all summer.
And that's
We've all
because
been
of,
feeling
I'm
like-
sorry.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm saying you know I'm in crisis mode all summer, and I will say whenever I'm in crisis mode is when you are cruelest to me. Like when I'm doing great, Love, it's like you're smart, you're competent. When I'm doing bad, he's like, you stupid idiot. He's like, here's these 5 things that I would have done differently that would make you less sad.
That is...
Did you say that?
No! That is a made-up thing. Excuse me.
Who buys a dog off Craigslist, you stupid idiot?
I didn't call... I didn't... First of all, I did say who buys a dog off Craigslist, because who buys a dog off Craigslist? By the way, for the record, it's a reasonable question to ask, because what did that dog do, Brian?
He bit a man's thumb off, but it...
That's
But
real.
it was the man's fault!
He bought, well, just to be clear about what happened, Brian bought a dog off Craigslist, brought it
Adopted.
you didn't adopt a dog from Craigslist. There was no papers. You bought a dog on Craigslist. You brought it to the office for a full week. The first Saturday he was home, bit a man's thumb off.
Oh, and
It was not a Saturday. I was at work, and I was talking to you when I got the call from my roommate that said I had to come home immediately.
Because we told him that we weren't comfortable having a strange, untrained, unknown dog that he bought off the internet at our office. Good thing we did, because that very day, bit a man's thumb off.
Capper,
All
that
right,
case.
whoever had their thumb bit, go ahead and send the bill to Lovett.
Oh, no, the bill.
Oh, I got the bill.
That case just settled. It just settled like 6 months ago.
Yeah, it just settled. I settled.
Hey guys,
Get
give it up
renter's
for
insurance,
Brian.
everyone.
Wait, what do you pay for a lost thumb?
$100K exactly.
Yep.
Now,
I guess you pay well.
now,
No, he does not.
Right, okay.
But my renter's insurance really pays out.
That's awesome.
by the way, renter's insurance, they were like, it covers this? They're like, I guess. So now just as we all agree that he's the villain of that story? Thank you.
Brian, how do you feel about Kendra and Lovett incessantly bullying you about not being able to drive a car?
Okay,
He can barely drive.
so I can legally drive. And I actually don't feel that bad about it because I can't drive. I totaled my car earlier this summer, and Lovett called me a stupid idiot.
I mean, God, I
Wait,
don't
to
want.
be fair,
Hold on a second.
Because
This is
What?
like the 4th accident you've been in.
what?
This is like the 4th accident.
I never-
No, okay,
since
so
we
I know
knew
you
each
called me a
other.
stupid idiot.
Didn't
because
say
it was a
stupid
hit and
idiot,
run.
but now, Brian, people make mistakes. But what happened after you hit a car so badly that your car was totaled? What did you do?
I fled the scene.
Oh!
And then immediately filed a police report against myself.
He did. So just to be clear, which by the way was the part I thought was stupid. And so just to be clear, Kandi, and I'm so glad, again, another example where you find out who the villain is. So he crashed his car, which happens and sucks.
Okay.
And then you drove away, and then you turned yourself in, which I think is really nice.
Yeah, I'm really nice.
Well, that's why he
Really
went to the
stupid.
police. He didn't go to church.
Wanna know what? I kept calling the police to turn myself in, and they would not pick up the phone. And so it's true. I called like 10 times, and I kept getting voicemail. And I was like, the police has voicemail? And so I filed online. You could do it online.
The problem I have with this story is he totaled the car, so he needed a new car to get to work. He went to a dealership. They presented him with a dollar amount for a car, and he accepted that dollar amount.
And then Lovett was like, you stupid idiot. Why didn't you bring me to the dealership? And I was like, why would I bring my boss to a car dealership on a Saturday?
Because I love negotiating. It would have been a great fucking time, and we got a better deal on that goddamn Elantra. That's why. Sticker price. My God. You know it.
That is Very interesting. Okay. In our Atlanta finale this year, I was visibly shocked when Bob Whitfield revealed his secret daughter at his granddaughter's Sip and See. Lovett and Brian, you two, you have a similar problem with Kendra, so much so that you keep a list of dropped facts. What's the weirdest thing she's revealed about herself this season?
Wow.
This season, of course, being autumn.
So just so everyone understands, we have an internal Google document where everyone puts in Kendra facts. These are things we've learned about Kendra. They include the fact that she has a collection of Revolutionary War muskets.
Yeah, correct.
That
I do.
That she will not watch a dating show in which Americans date each other.
Yeah,
Because she doesn't want to watch a dating show if she's not going to learn about another culture.
correct. I love 90 Day Fiancé, and I am not ashamed.
And how big was the tortoise?
The tortoise was large.
I would say my favorite Kendra fact is adjacent to that, and when as she was explaining why her mom has to watch after her snake,
There's also a snake.
a man is walking up the street and he's like, "Want to see all my ferrets?" And Lovett and I were like, "No, we fucking don't." And Kendra was like, "Ooh, ferrets!" And
I did. There is a picture of me
like,
cuddling 3
teeming with
ferrets.
ferrets.
I love I'm an animal lover.
Yeah, but not good, nice animals. Ferrets and snakes.
Yeah, they're very easy to care for. I like an animal that I don't like have to do a lot for.
Now we're back to my relationships. Kandi, thank you so much for being here. Oh, wait. We have one last thing to do. To clear the air and to move beyond this in the spirit of healing, now that we've had this conversation, of which we will never speak again.
Do not get this water on this woman's hair.
No.
That's right.
All right. Hold on. It's wine, not water, right, Kendra? 1, 2, 3.
This is almost like The Wiz. It's like the water.
Plug-in projects, very nice.
We'll be right back. Kandi Burruss, everybody.